What is going on, everybody? Keybeard in the lock shed, and today we have a fun one. We're gonna play with an Avis Rock Series 83 CS55, and it has a schlage core in it of a C6A, a 300. I'm not sure why the key has a G on it, but it is a schlage keyway. And let's take a look at that bitting real quick. Looks like just a lot of high cuts, maybe one low cut right there, low cut at the bottom. But let's check it out. Works wonderfully, and we will be able to gut this after we pick it. And hopefully we can just pick it. So let's go ahead and give her a try. Give her our college best, you know? Let me get set up here. There we go. I think that should be a good. Let's see if my fingers don't focus on it. It's not going to focus on my fingers, is it? Looking good, looking good. Let's drop it down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so today I'm using a Sparrows 50,000s top of the keyway and a Sparrows deep hook 15,000s. Because I'm going to be picking from the bottom of this keyway, and I got to get past that little lip right there to get to that pins, and the 15,000s seems to do a pretty good trick. So here we go. We're going to start on pin 1. And yep, there we go. So I got a nice deep false set already off of pin 1. Let's move ahead to the pin 2 here. Getting some feedback off of pin 2 if you notice that core moving. So I'm going to move with it until I hear click, and we're back down to our false set. And moving on to pin 3. Looks like we got some more feedback on 3. Again, I'm just going to let the follower go with that chord movement. There we go. I lost my false set, but I did get a click. Let's see what I dropped. It feels like I dropped pin 1. Put that back up there. There we go. Pin 1 is back to set. Oh, I also lost 2. Come on. So using a 15,000ths, it's thinner, so you're kind of dropping off those pins. So if you hear some clicks, it's most likely looks like pin 4. Come on. Oh. Okay, I dropped something again. Feel like 2 and 1. There we go, back down. Let's go to pin 5. Come on. Okay. I think I dropped a bunch of stuff again, so let's go back through the let's go back through the pin stack. Feel our way up for, yep, pin 1 again. There we go. What about pin 2? Yep. There we go. And pin 4 again, I think. Looks like I dropped the stuff again. This one is just full of spools, guys. There we go. Now let's go back down. What needs to be lifted? Feels like 5 again. Come on, baby. Oh, again, more dropping. You can hear them. Go back to 1. Come on, baby. There we go. Stay in there. Okay. No. There we go. That's 2. Going back down. Looks like 5 again. I got to do this without dropping anything, which I already felt like I've dropped. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves an open. All right. That was an interesting one. I'm definitely knowing this thing's full of spools. Let's gut it open. We're going to need that pinning tray. We're going to need that screwdriver. Okay. Keep it in the scene. There we go. So we're going to go right down into there. Pop her open. And don't mind my tattoo I got doodled on, so now I have a little lady on my hand. There we go. Nice drop. Okay. Let's see what I got to do. We can go ahead and pull this guy out of there, I think. Or do I got to wait till I guess maybe I do got to pull that circlip off first. Let's see. Well, we could lock it back up, but what fun is that? Let's get a little smaller screwdriver out here. There we go. There we go. Come on out. Now will you come? Yeah, now you'll come out, won't you? There we go. That's our little tail piece. Now, for gutting, we're going to need this guy. And if you notice, it does have a little pin right there. Nice spring-loaded action. So you got to be careful not to make sure that doesn't fall in there. It doesn't fall anywhere else. Make sure none of your pins fall out of here. And we got to make sure whatever that was for. I think it's like a security thing. So let's give her a try. Give her our college best, huh? So we'll push in that little detent and kind of slide it in just a little bit about right there. I like where those are. So zip. There we go. We're going to set him right there. And we got pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and only 5. There is 6 holes, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 6th hole is for this guy. So I guess if you actually wanted to pin it up to 6 holes, you got to get a little brass plate to slide in there, and then you can make it a 6 pinner. So that's pretty interesting. So I guess I do know what that little hole is for. All right, let's gut the insides, and we'll start at the front. Let's see what we got here. I'm guessing a bunch of spools, if you didn't notice. So that is not a spool. Oops. That is I guess a standard with 2 cuts in it. I guess you notice it's on the other side too. So we'll set him there. We'll let the spring fall out. Pin 2. Oh yeah, that looks like a spool, if I knew what one looked like. Drop that spring. Pin 3. Definitely another spool right there. Go ahead and drop him. Drop that spring. And then we'll flip it to the front, or to the back here, and we'll start from the back. There's that empty hole. You can see straight through it. And then we're going to go to pin 5, which is lo and behold, a spool. And drop that spring. Oop. There we go. One more, pin 4. Who would have guessed a spool with all that fun feedback I was getting? So let's go ahead and drop that spring right there. There it is, guys. Pretty cool. You can see, so six holes, but that last hole lines up with this guy. And I guess if you put a metal plate through there, which actually I might have one. I bought something that came with like a little piece of metal like that. And that would turn into a 6-pin, which is pretty cool. And then this is your detent, which you got to be careful with when you're putting this back together. You definitely don't want to do that, because you'll just lock it right into one of those holes. So you got to make sure you have that in a good spot and your pins in a good spot. But there we go, folks. Real quick, we'll take a gander at these. We got I guess a standard with some grooves in it. It's not a barrel because it's all the same thickness, and it's not a T-pin. Then we just got a bunch of fun-loving spools, and then a bunch right here of just standard key pins on the bottom. All right. There it is. That is my Avis rock with a schlag core. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh boy. Dropped my microphone. That doesn't help. Like and subscribe, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy my show. Enjoy my videos. Leave some comments. Let me know what you want to see me pick. If you have any if you have any ideas, let me know. Any questions, shoot them at me. Thank you guys for watching. Happy picking.